Hi guys, welcome back. I am Maya. If you're new here, welcome. So today I wanted to start a little video series about container gardening. So I now have lots of space. I'm so thankful. I own my own property, but a couple years ago I was just renting, and my landlords told me they didn't want a garden, which I understand. They didn't want us ripping up our nice grass. To put a garden in since we were just renting. So that totally bummed me out and I was quite sad, but my husband's like, you know what? We have a big deck. Why don't you just plant everything in pots? And that is exactly what I did the year 2020 when the whole world shut down. I was creating this beautiful little container garden on my back deck. So I just want to do this for anyone that doesn't have space to have a big garden. I now have space for a garden, but I also want a little container garden on my back deck with flowers, fruits, veggies, so I don't have to hike out to my garden that's across the field there. I can just pop onto my back deck and grab some tomatoes. So in this video, I am planting up this Tumbling Tom tomato. And this is great for container gardening. It only gets about 20 to 24 inches tall. I already have some tomatoes on it here as well, but I will just be potting it up into a container here. Now, Tumbling Tom tomatoes are known for tumbling over the sides. So when I worked at a greenhouse, we used to pot these up into 12-inch hanging baskets. Now, this is bigger than a 12-inch. I think it's 14 or maybe even a 16-inch, doesn't say. But I am going to be potting it up into this. Now, with containers, make sure they have a drain hole. A lot of them come with a spot that's labeled for a drain hole, but it's not actually drilled in. So you'll have to take a drill and drill it in. So I have my drill here, and I'm just going to drill it in. Now this one only had one spot for a drain hole. I'm just gonna add a few others. Okay, and get yourself some potting soil. I'm just gonna fill this up. Now tomatoes like to be planted deep, so I have about this much soil in it. And especially if you get any tomatoes that are kind of leggy, this is actually a really good example right here. So do you see that right there? That's actually roots forming. So tomatoes will form roots up their whole stalk. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move a couple of these lower branches here. And I'm actually going to pot it deeper than what it is, and it'll form roots along the whole length. Okay, so like I mentioned, I'm just going to pinch off a couple of the lower branches. Okay, and Tumbling Toms come in two common varieties. There's a red tomato and then there's a yellow Tumbling Tom tomato. And I have the red one here. I'm going to plant it deep, so kind of dig it down. This specific variety takes 49 days to mature fruit, and like I mentioned, I already have some tomatoes on it that should ripen up fairly quickly. Okay, that is it. I'm just gonna water this and put it on a sunny spot on my deck, which is the whole deck. There's no shade on this back porch, which is great for growing veggies and stuff. So I'm gonna water this in, put it in a sunny spot. There are lots of different varieties that are really good for container gardening. And Janie from Dig Plant Water Repeat, I love her. She did a video on, how many? I wanna say it was seven different varieties of really good tomato varieties for container garden, and some of them were short. I'll link her video down below if you want to check out some other really good varieties for container gardening. But that is it for today. Tumbling Tom is one of my favorites. I haven't tried all of the container tomatoes as well, but Tumbling Tom is one of my favorites. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.